Hey, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching, welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. Today we're going to take a look at and see what is going to happen the next time you will see your special person, okay? So what can you expect next time you see him or her? This is going to be a general reading, so please just be mindful of that. There's also going to be a part 2 to this reading, and in part 2 of this reading, we're going to explore the messages in more detail. It's going to be a continuation of this reading, and perhaps in part 2 of the reading, we'll also explore what exactly is the future of your connection with this individual. And part 2 of the reading is going to be made accessible via the extension link below. For those of you that are interested in a personalized tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address below the video where the show more section is. Okay, we'll give the cards a shuffle and let's begin. This person is very curious and very intrigued by you. Very. And I feel the reason for this is because this isn't someone that knows you all too well. Or there's a bit of a distance between the two of you. A bit of a barrier. Okay, so what's going to happen the next time that you see this individual? Well, they certainly do have a message for you. It'll just be interesting to see whether or not they're going to reveal this message to you in the next time that the two of you see and encounter one another. I just also want to mention that it is a little bit dark and dim in here, isn't it? But I'm hoping that you can all see the imagery and the cards. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so this is someone who I feel like is currently holding back contact or holding back communication from you. They want to come forward, but they're not doing so. And that's interesting. And I feel like there's some sort of, I'm not sure if it's like an invisible barrier, or I'm not sure if there's actually some sort of external physical barriers that are getting in the way. Maybe this person feels like their access to you is restricted. Maybe this person doesn't know how to approach the situation. He or she could also be holding back their feelings for you. If there's no contact or no communication between the two of you, that isn't because this person doesn't want to communicate to you. In fact, quite the opposite. I do feel like this is someone who wants to reach out and wants to contact you, who wants to strike up a conversation. But I feel like the reason for their silence is intentional, because I feel like this person is trying to figure some things out. He or she could be trying to figure out whether or not communicating is a good idea right now, or, you know, whether this is going to be met with a positive reaction from yourself. Because it's like they want to, but there's this nervous energy that I'm seeing with this individual. The next time that you see this person, it's going to be a little bit awkward, only because I feel like there's this connection, there's this attraction that two of you share with each other, but neither of you know how to approach this situation. Neither of you are really expressing yourselves, not physically, not verbally, not emotionally. And so there's going to be this, I'm going to call it tension, because I feel like that's very fitting, because it's like there's a big pink elephant in the room, okay? You're both attracted to one another. You both like what you see. You both feel a sense of chemistry that, let's face it, is very apparent. It's very palpable. It's definitely present. But neither of you are sort of green lighting each other, or neither of you are giving it away. So it's like the two of you are quite awkward around each other, okay? I see them being this person's going to be very chatty. They're going to, and I think maybe that's their nerves getting the best of them. This person will be talking a lot. I see them very chatty, very conversational here. They've got, and it's like, it's going to be a while till you see them next, or it has been a while So when you do encounter this individual next, and when you see them next, some of you, you may have gone through, you may have gone a while without talking to this person or without seeing this person, and maybe that's why they've got so much to say to you, because hey, it's been a while since the two of you communicated or you've last seen each other. They're definitely attracted, but with the High Priestess energy, it's like the way that you come across, okay, this person is kind of like in awe of you, okay, they adore you, but the way that you come across, it's like they don't know how to approach you, okay, and they don't know whether you're going to accept or reject their advances. They're afraid that you might reject their advances. They're afraid that you might, you know, it'll be a blow to their ego. If you guys are in a professional setting of some sort, so if you guys work with this person, or if they're a client or you're a client of theirs, like if this is a professional setting of some sort, then this person is scared that they potentially could be sabotaging their professionalism and their reputation, or yours for that matter. So it's like they're scared, and this is why I feel like they're taking it really slow, or this is why this person is so awkward, because they don't know how to approach the situation. They also don't know, even though the two of you feel this chemistry and you feel this sexual tension in the air, but like there's this barrier. It's like they don't know how to get close to you, and they don't know if they should get close to you. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit awkward next time that they see you, only because the both of you are quite attracted to one another, but neither of you are approaching the situation. From what I'm sensing, this person also has a bit of a shy demeanor, and in saying that, I feel like that sexual tension that is causing this little bit of awkwardness is due to the fact that this person is a little bit shy, or they get really shy, they get really nervous, they get really awkward around you. They're also panicky. They're panicky. Conversation is going to be a little bit awkward, not because you don't have much to say to each other, but I think there's that underlying tension between the two of you. Again, this person is scared of risking a close relationship or a close friendship, or just is scared of risking that connection with you. You're coming across as someone who is wrapped up in this veil of mystery, and that's something that really intrigues them. You're unlike anyone they've ever met, and they can't quite figure you out, and I think that's a large part of this is your appeal, okay, that mysterious edge that you have about you, or the fact that this person doesn't know much about you, and you're not like an open book, you know, they got to work for it, and this is what's really keeping them on their toes. This is what's really keeping them curious and intrigued. There is going to be a bit of flirtatious energy, but again, it feels like it's not crossing any boundaries, okay? There may be a lot of flirtatious subtext to the conversation. The conversation is going to be a little bit awkward, heads up, but you're both kind of feeding off this energy, again, because you're both quite attracted to each other, but neither of you know how to handle yourselves, or neither of you know how to go about this. Like the sexual tension is quite real, and as a result, the conversation is going to be quite awkward. They're also quite distracted. I think whenever they see you, or whenever they have, whenever they're around you, they become quite distracted. They'll have a tendency, I'm saying they'll have a tendency to repeat themselves, especially with their conversation. And that is because their mind is wandering. So whenever this person is around you, their mind is constantly wandering off to, other things that this person could be doing with you. Okay, so, and this is why they're not necessarily focusing on what it is that they're actually saying, because they're trying to hold themselves back from, really, playing out what's really on their mind here. Okay, so expect them to act really awkward, but not because they're uncomfortable with you or around you, but because there's just so much of that sexual energy here. A lot of lingering looks. I'm seeing a lot of lingering looks, I'm seeing a lot of smiling or a lot of laughing, okay? And this is going to create this feedback loop. So this conversation, this smiling and laughing, I'm seeing creating a bit of a feedback loop. I'm also seeing that there is a bit of a tower moment that maybe your connection is under the influence of, or is sort of going. There's someone here that's going to be impacted by the tower energy. Now this person could share something quite personal with you about the past. They may mention to you they're going through a breakup, so they might actually be in a relationship with someone else. Or are you the one that's actually mentioning this to them? One of you, either yourself or your person here, is going to share something very personal, something very, I think it's going to shock you. Okay, it's going to surprise you. I'm also seeing something that they do or say is going to shock you because it's unexpected, okay? And in part 2 of the reading, we're going to find out if it's good or bad. So it'll come very suddenly, it'll come very abruptly. Is it because they're making a move? They're making some sort of move or advancement towards you? Or is it something that they say to you that's going to take you back by surprise? Okay, some sort of information they reveal to you, or something that they do here, I feel like is going to be quite, I see it being quite shocking. Okay guys, so we're going to explore those messages in part 2 of the reading. So I just want to thank you all for watching and for listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing and subscribing to the channel, and follow me to part 2 of the reading via the extension link below. Bye for now.